Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. I don't know how well this hat fits on my head, but you know what? Actually, I might adjust it a little bit. But hello, everybody. There we go. That looks much better. Just a little down. Well, we can manage. I think we can. Well, no, it's bothering me. We can manage, but hello everybody, as I figure out how this hat works and fits on my head. Well, hello and welcome to my stream, this stream that you happen to click on here today. This Improv Story Monday stream. That hat looks all right. It looks better, I think, than it did before. Maybe. We're going to roll with it. I mean, yeah, it's fine. That works. Make sure it didn't cover up too much of my eyes. But, hello and welcome. Sorry. I'd already say you hope your day's going well. Hope your week's going well. If not, hopefully this stream of mine will turn all around. I don't know if I've said that already, but if I did, then you know what? There's no harm in saying it again. I am looking forward to this stream. As I am with most streams, I'm excited. This is an idea that I had yesterday, and I couldn't really think of any ideas, so this was the first one that popped into my head. So I'm just excited to do it. I had a good day today. It was fun. It was enjoyable. Not too much happened, but, you know, it was still a nice day. I got myself a coffee. I actually got a different... Here's the fun thing. I got a different coffee. You see, I got a turtle mocha instead of a regular dark ice mocha. I got dark ice turtle mocha. Because someone I knew, like, their go-to is like just a turtle mocha. And so I was like, I'm gonna get this instead. And so I did. And you know what? It was great. I really enjoyed it. It was very fun. It was very enjoyable. It tasted good. It was very sweet. But I liked it, and if that person is out there watching this stream, they'd probably be very happy to hear said information. Absolutely. It's It's lovely information. It's a lovely information this time of year. So anyway, I just had this idea because for those of you who don't know, for those who haven't been here long enough to know, I forgive you, but this coming November, what day would it be officially? November something. November 28th. 28th. In other words, Black Friday, which I named Red Friday just 1 year ago, is my 1 year anniversary of streaming. So we're going to be doing a Red Dead playthrough. That is the plan for that stream. That's where we're going to be starting for our 1 year anniversary because it has red in the title. So I got this inspiration for that. No, that's actually that's the wrong sign. Hold on. Ads are running. In the meantime, I'm going to adjust this hat a little more. Actually, I have an idea. Oh! Oh, I look fabulous. You're gonna stay? I look gorgeous. Oh, I'm beautiful. Oh, like a pretty princess. If it was a cowboy. I'm a cowboy princess today. I feel proud to be a cowboy princess. It's a little big, I will admit. I could probably adjust that. Oh, that's a little small. It's way too small. Hold on. Let me adjust my cowboy princess hat. It's either way too big or it's way too small. There's no in between. Come on. You can stick onto my model. I believe in you. Come on. There we go. We'll work with this. I still don't know if I entirely like it, but it's just like, I don't know. I could have a tiny hat. My mouse is going haywire right now. I don't know why. You know what? We're gonna do this. Tiny cowboy hat. That's the official plan. I know I've adjusted like 12 times already, but I think this one looks best. Because I look great in a tiny hat. Always. I always look great in my tiny hats. Are the best tiny hats? No one has tiny hats like me. Good times. Good times. Are ads over? Have I padded the runtime enough? Are we able to stream now? Is it safe? Can we go outside? Are we okay? I'd like to think so. Seriously, are we good? Are we done? Is our ads over? Anyone on Twitch's end want to confirm if ads are over? Anyone at all? Even if you're a lurker, just like type a message in chat. Like type a 1 or 2. 1 if yes, 2 if no. I suppose you won't see if it's a no, but want a message in the chat, go right ahead. And I am met with silence. That's okay. I'm gonna assume ads are over. I'm a small streamer. I don't entirely expect dozens of people to show up. If you were to get dozens of people to show up, that would be pretty cool. But I don't expect it from you, and so that's okay. But let's get into the show, shall we? I've blabbered on enough. I've talked enough on this stream so far. Let's pull out the old puppet. I should have put the hat on him, but it's fine now. We're a little late for that now. I'm dimming the lights. And let's let the show begin. So, this story starts at my house. My good old house. My house, like any other house on the street. That's why everyone knows it's my house. Because it says War Veterans Pig's House. It says War Veteran Pig's House on the front. Sorry, the sign is kind of hard to read. It was like written by a small child who gave it to me after I helped them get their cat down from a tree. I just had it out there. I was like, okay, I'll place this out here for this kid. And so I did. But that is not important. What's important now is how this story truly begins. Like all good stories, I sit on my front porch, kind of just waiting for someone who needs my help with something. Anything at all. And luckily today, that person did come. And I saw the little sparkles pass by my house and swirl around a little bit and eventually fly directly in front of my face. And I immediately recognized who it was. It was the pixie. The pixie that I met at the black market the couple times I've been there. And she flew directly in front of my face and just stared me down and just... Listen, man. You gotta help me. How can I help you? You see, I got this problem. I got this, like, big cash, you see? Yeah, I mean, I see you got the big cash. Can you just, like, deposit it in the bank for me? I mean, I can't really do it on my own, as I'm, like, illegal and stuff. Oh, sure, where did you get this money? Oh, you know, just, in various places from here and there. There's like a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Honest living. Yeah, okay. I'll go deliver this for you if that makes you feel any better. Thank you so much. And also, one more thing, Miss Pixie. Yeah. You should really just stop smoking. I mean, don't you pixies normally have like really high-pitched voices? Oh, absolutely. So the fact that you've gotten this deep of a voice is, like, a bit problematic. Yeah, don't mind. We live in the black market. I'm the god there. I gotta get myself entertained. Plus, I'm a pixie. Cigarettes are giant to me. You know what? You have a good point there. Okay, you have a good day. I'll go deposit this in the bank. And so I left, not knowing what the chaos I was about to ensue because I just deposited some money in the bank. It was a pretty hefty sum, a couple $1,000s, but I put it in there. And I said, I'd like to deliver this to the illegal pixie, you know, the one in the black market. Oh yeah, we know her, yeah. You know, what's her name, actually? Illegal pixie. Really? Yeah, she's the only one. That's fascinating. Okay, well, I'll deliver it to illegal pixie then. Alrighty. And so, I did that and, you know, went on with my day. That was until the following day, in which I received a very loud and harsh knock on the front door at like 6 or 7 in the morning. Actually, scratch that. 5 or 6 in the morning. It was not 6 or 7 in the morning. It was about 5 or 6 in the morning. And I, like, being very early, just kind of, coming. And I walked out there and I opened the door. Then I saw it. Several masked men, all wearing nice hats, and one of them with a revolver by his side. His hand on it looked at me and just, excuse me, partner, I'd like to ask you a few questions. Can I ask you some questions first? Well, I suppose it wouldn't hurt too much. Well, first I just wanted to say, where do you get these outfits? Why are you all dressed like cowboys? Because we are cowboys. Right. And, are those your horses over there? Yes, they are. Can I go pet them? No, you may not. This is an interrogation. Dang it, I really want to pet the horses. Can you just let me, we can continue. I know it's an interrogation. I know it's like a serious moment, but can you just like let me pet the horses? It looks so pettable. Look at the horses. They are very pettable. But you cannot pet them right now. You can pet them later if you so wish. Okay, I'll pet them later. Jeez, okay, I want to pet the horses. Yeah, not like the horse. Okay, come in. And so I sat down with them. Okay, so, what are you boys here to talk about? No, I said it's interrogation, and, just wanted, what are you here for? You don't seem very frightened by the fact that we are interrogating you. No, not really. I mean, you're all dressed up as cowboys. But you know, I think it'll be fine. I haven't really done anything wrong. I think if we do this, you'll scalp my hair. Did you talk perhaps with a pixie these past couple of days? You know what I just said about not doing anything wrong? I mean, actually, no, wait, hold on. Let me change the subject real quick. What about said pixie? Well, you see, that pixie stole a bunch of money from a very famous outlaw back where we're from. And then wanted to deposit that money into a bank, perhaps? Yes, that would be the most clear option. And that pixie would have to go through somebody else to do that? Yes. Oh. So I did do something wrong. Do you know where that pixie is now? No, I do not. Okay. That's not great. So what are you guys here for? I mean, I was a little messenger. I didn't know I was doing anything wrong. I suppose I should have assumed it was the black market pixie. What else would it be? It wouldn't be anything good, that's for sure. But I didn't expect it to be something too horribly wrong. I just wanted to help out. I'm really good at helping out people. Okay, you can stop talking now. Jesus. Sorry. I got really nervous for a second. You're not gonna hurt me? No, we are not going to hurt you. We just came to warn you. Came to warn me? Well, you see, we can't deliver the money to the outlaw himself. And so we're having you go deliver it to him yourself instead, since you're the one who's less carrying it. Or just find the pixie in hopes of returning it. Either find the pixie or deliver the money. Got it. But that's not a warning. What you're warning about is coming for you. The outlaw? How bad is this outlaw we're talking here? Oh, he's bad. Real bad? Real bad. How bad is real bad here? Like taking candy from a baby kind of bad. That bastard. How could he? No one takes candy from babies. That's just rude. I know. He has no sense of manners. But we're here to tell you that he is coming for you and you gotta get out of here. Either find him and deliver the money, or find that pixie and have her deliver the money. We believe she may have fled out west, considering the fact that good old Tumbleweed will be coming towards you. His name is Tumbleweed? That's not a very menacing cowboy name, or outlaw name, I suppose. Well, he is, you know, names can be very deceiving. He's a very ominous man, and it can be very threatening at times. At times? Yes, at times. It all depends on what mood he's in. I suppose I better find him in a good mood. Well, it'll be hard to tell what mood he's in until later on, but yes, hopefully you will. This is confusing. We're just saying go out west, where you'll find Tumbleweed and hopefully the pixie. And hopefully Tumbleweed doesn't find you first. You may now pet the horses.
I can pet the horses now?
Yes, you may.
I'm gonna go pet the horses.
Even though it's an outlaw who wants to kill you,
It's the little things in life, okay? Just because of the horses, it's happy horses.
And so after a brief moment of petting the horses, I went down to the local ride shop. I bought myself, local cowboy shop, I suppose, not the ride shop. The ride shop has too many options. You're gonna get a motorcycle or like cars or like a bike. You never find any horses or anything there. So I went down to our local cowboy shop and I bought myself a little sidearm, a lasso, I guess not, yeah, a lasso and a little cowboy hat to put on my head. I said, okay, Now I'm gonna need a ride. Give me one of your finest horses. Well, right away, sir. And he like gestured me around back and just saw a bunch of horses there. This one's the best. He's fast, strong, could take down 10 men. He even has learned to fly a little bit. Fantastic. I'll take him. Great. That'll be $5 million. I'm sorry, what? You asked for the best horse. But $5 million for the best? That's expensive. Maybe give me the second best horse. Oh, right, of course. So this one's hasn't quite learned how to fly, but he was definitely still strong and pretty fast. That'll be, let's see here, $500,000. $500,000.
Okay, that's expensive.
I mean, that's a really big gap. Yeah, well, this one can learn this one can fly. You know, that's true. That's true. That one can't fly. That's a good point. Are all of them kind of like 500,000? Yeah, there's majority of them. Okay. Well, I want your cheapest ride then, because I kind of spent majority of my wallet on the rest of the stuff. This cowboy hat is very expensive. Yeah, I know. I've been telling them, lower the prices, lower the prices, and they say no. Yeah. You should go on like strike or something. Go on strike to lower the prices of the cowboy hats. You know what? I'll do that. Thank you, sir. You're welcome. You're welcome. Now that ride. Ah, right. Sorry. And he kind of whistled a little bit, and out came a very large armadillo. And it's just kind of, I stood there and just, this is the ride. An armadillo the size of a very large man. Yes, this is the cheapest ride we have. What does he do? Well, I mean, he rolls pretty fast, but, I mean, he rolls? Yeah, he rolls. I mean, you gotta, like, stand on top of him, like, as if you're, like, in a circus, and kind of roll on him like a ball, like you would in, like, a video game or something. He rolls. Okay, I understand now. Okay. So I just gotta learn to balance myself on top of this armadillo, or get rolled with them, yeah. Okay, that sounds fine. I can do that. Sure I can't just get like a horse or something. He's $50. I'll take him. I'll take your armadillo. Come on, armadillo. What's his name? Hank. That's a terrible armadillo name, but we're gonna go with it. Hank the armadillo. Here we go, buddy. And so I kind of scrambled to get up on top of his back, and like, it's okay. Now, start rolling. Hey, buddy, do you want to start rolling now? I don't really feel like it. What do you mean don't feel like it? I'm being chased by an outlaw here. What can I do to get you to start rolling for me? Well, I could just, like, be nicer, please. Start rolling, please. No, not nice enough. Start rolling pretty, please. Maybe just a little more. Oh, come on. Just start rolling, for goodness sake. Fine. Jeez. I'll do it. God. I kind of crawl up in a ball and start taking off. And I was not prepared for that. And I was like pitter-pattering my feet as I ran across on top of him like in a game or a cartoon or something. And people on the street just kind of watched or going about their day as suddenly they saw just an armadillo just whiz by, just going, ah! At top speed. That was terrifying. And I was like, okay, we're going north right now. We need to go west. West, got it. And he took a sharpest turn possible, and I went flying off. Yeah, and then people off in the other distance who were just enjoying staring up at the sky, they just kind of just saw to themselves, ah! And eventually, ah! Pff. Ow! Oh, God. Hank, I may need some assistance. And so Hank kind of came over. It's like, okay, Hank, gotta come with a better strategy because I can't stay on you if you're turning. Tell you what, I have an idea. So I kind of tied my lasso around him and eventually tied it around me as well. And I was like, okay, here's what we're gonna do, Hank. And I grabbed some 2 planks of wood and I strapped them onto my hooves. And I held on to the lasso for dear life and I said, roll, Hank! Please. Pretty please. With a cherry on top and all of it. That's the ticket. I liked how nice you were about that. I like all the pretty pleases. Yeah. Just roll, please. I think they might be onto us. What makes you say that? Oh, wow, no, maybe just the, the outlaws that are behind us. We have outlaws behind us? Well, I was kind of, but, I was originally saying that for dramatic effect, but now, yeah, there is actually some outlaws following us. That is a thing that is currently happening. We do currently have outlaws on our tail. Roll, Hank! And Hank, like the speed armadillo he was, rolled and rolled and rolled at top speed, faster than ever. Look, just traveling. And I saw the outlaws, and they were eating our dust. They were traveling far behind. They were failing to even catch up with us in the slightest. And I said, you dang outlaws, you can't catch up with us. I am more veteran big, and you shall not catch me. Bah! And I hit myself right into a tree because I was so focused on actually paying attention to the outlaws that I didn't notice where we were rolling and where I had to, change the direction on my wooden ski things that I've created. And so I did bump into a tree, and that did slow us down quite a bit. So now we had several outlaws on our tail, all bandits. And I wasn't a fighter. I don't know how to do these things. So I just did the first thing that came to mind. That just kind of looked at them and just went, ah! And you know what? Somehow that managed to work. They all seemed pretty terrified of me. And I'll just kind of scream back, ah! And I kind of waved at them with my arms. Get out of here. Go. Leave. Away. Get away. Go. Away. Now. Go. Leave. Leave me alone. Ah! And I swatted at them, and eventually I did manage to knock some off their horses and pat them, get them away. They weren't doing very well. They weren't very good outlaws at all. But I ran and eventually lost them. And I found myself eventually in the middle of a desert. It was the Great West, the wild, wild West. I saw taverns and saloons. And honestly, I didn't even know it was this close. I never really went west very much. I thought to myself, you know what? I should do that more often. I should go west more often. This is nice out here. Except that's what I said at first until I saw the pixie flying by, just enjoying a little pixie cruise through the desert. And I said, hey, pixie! And she turned to me just, oh God. And quickly started to fly off and said, Hank, after that pixie. And we chased the pixie and we went off into the distance. We followed the pixies, weaving through cactuses and tumbleweeds and all the different kinds and bushes and everything. And we weaved and we bobbed and we managed to catch up with the pixie. And I grabbed her, but kind of just in my hoof. I was like, all right, yep, pixie, the game's up. You can't hide from me any longer. Hank, you can stop rolling now. Oh, but it's fun. I know, but it's kind of hard to hear what I'm saying, my own speech. While the wind is blowing my face really loudly, it's very hard. I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, okay, that's fair. And so we kind of slowed down a little bit. And it's like, okay, yeah, Pixie, the gig is up. The gig? The jig, whatever it is, it's up. It's done now. You are finished. Listen, I learned about that money. I learned about what it really was, and I intend to deliver it to the tumbleweed guy. Well, I mean, why'd you chase me down then? Well, I chased you down because the sheriff came and told me that tumbleweed was coming after me. So I wanted to give it to you so you could give it to tumbleweed. But then tumbleweed was just killing me. That's right. That's a good point. Did he even bring the money? I may have forgotten it. You're telling me you forgot the money that would have saved your life? Like, you forgot it? At home? Maybe? I may have forgotten it at home. That's a good point. That's on my part. So, what do you plan we do now? Well, I say we just try and take down tumbleweed ourselves. I mean, you can keep the money, and I don't have to worry about being killed. You know what? That is a great idea. We can both take down tumbleweed together. It'll be fantastic. If we work together, we can do this. I believe in us. You do? I mean, I kind of believe in us. I believe in us enough to be able to do a little bit of something. Maybe scare them off. Oh, that's probably true. Yeah, we can probably do that. I know. That's why I believe in us. So, how are we gonna do this? Well, first you gotta get into contact with tumbleweed. I mean, not there was goons or anything, because they're just gonna be chasing you down the entire time. They've been chasing me down this entire time. Right. So how do we get in contact with them? Well, there's one simple strategy. Hey! Tumbleweed! Get over here! And like that, I heard the rustle, like a loud sound, like a large dust cloud in the distance. As several people on horses rode towards us. Several large, ominous people, all cowboys and cowgirls, all riding, staring at us ominously, and it kind of freaked us out a little bit. We're both just, hey! And they stopped in front of us with their horses. And I looked at all of them, wondering which one of them was tumbleweed. And then all the horses parted. And out from the center came Mr. Tumbleweed himself, rolling towards us, and then stopping right beneath our feet. He was, in fact, an actual tumbleweed, with a little bit of a mustache and a cowboy hat. He looks like a mob boss, which is what he probably was. And he looked up at us and just popped out a little bit of a pipe and looked at us together and just, which one of you twos was the one who took my money? It was her. It was him. This is getting nowhere. But listen, Miss Tumbleweed, we may have left the money at home, so we can't exactly give it back to you right now, but we're here to say your reign of terror is over. Okay? We'll not stop. We'll stop you at your reign of terror. I didn't rehearse it beforehand. Can you take over, Pixie? Yeah, I'm a loss. Oh, gosh darn it. Illegal Pixie, come on. How do you know my name? The guy at the bank told me. Oh, Tony? Yeah, Tony told me. I actually didn't know his name was Tony. Yeah, his name's Tony. He's a great guy. Silence, you two! I'm tired of all this bickering. I should have shoot you both. No. Listen. I will defeat you, Mr. Tumbleweed. You cannot best me. I challenge you and your strongest bodyguard to a fight. A fight, you say, eh? Well, I shall fight you once, and it's a fight you'll get. So we stood there together. One of the larger guys, one of the largest guys actually, hopped down from his horse and strutted over to me And he stood there in like a little big hoof. And I looked at him and just, oh my God. That is a big guy. Okay, I wasn't prepared for this. You got this. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Little Pixie. You're not really doing much to help here. Hold on. It's not quite high noon yet. We got a few minutes before we start the duel. Ah, right. Sorry. We gotta wait. I just kind of stood there, kind of prepared myself mentally a little bit. It's like, okay, now it's high noon. We can do this. You and me, big guy. You don't look so tough. Come on. Put them up. Put them up. Oh, those are my ribs. Oh. Ah. Oh, God. Ah. Those are my, God, that really hurt. Oh, you really punch a guy in the chest really hard. Those are my favorite ribs, man. Come on. Those are my favorite ribs. I love those ribs. They were the best ribs I've ever had. They've helped me so much. And now they're gone. They're broken. How dare you? I don't think I'm winning this one. So then I am allowed to kill you? No, hold on. Let's try another duel. A duel of racing. We will race each other. Like we can do like if I win this one, then we do like a best 2 out of 3 where we do the race, you know? We race each other, and then like if I win this one, then we do something else. I'll do like a best 2 out of 3 kind of thing here. That's the plan, yeah. We'll have the pixie friend race. Oh, because it's a pixie. It kind of feels a little unfair. I mean, she can just fly around. It doesn't really seem like a good racing tactic. You want this, Joel? You bring up a good point. Okay, then me and you shall race. Where do you wish to start? Well, we can start right here. Go! Hank, pretty please, with the cherry on top. Go after him. On it! And Hank went off, and I quickly grabbed onto my lasso and rode after him. And we were going at speed of sound. I didn't know where the finish line was, but I just kept going. And we did eventually catch up with him. And we were like all right next to each other. But the wind was kind of blowing in our face. And so I was trying to say something very dramatic, but all it kind of came out like this. Listen! Okay, I'm just gonna stand. You won't win this. It's not possible. What? I'm gonna win this race. I know you're a tumbleweed, but I'm gonna win it. You can't win. What are you saying? You're gonna win. What? Never mind. Okay. And so we kept on riding together. And eventually I began to pass him, but I noticed something off in the distance. He had set up like a barricade. His own henchmen were blocking my path. It was truly terrible. I was feeling like I felt kind of defeated, but I saw it coming beforehand. And so I quickly veered left a little bit just to avoid them. And they all got shocked. And they let me pass because they were so shocked at the fact that I could veer left on an armadillo. When they let me pass, and I passed 2 giant cactuses that seemed like a proper finish line, and luckily it was. And so I stopped there, and I took a deep breath. I won the race! That was not the finish line. You're just saying that because you're a sore loser. Yeah, fine. So, we do a 2 out of 3 here. What's the third option? Well, it's gotta be fair. What other kind of duels are there? Well, listen, it's something of luck, something of chance, but also a little bit of skill. Great grand finale. You're right. It's the best option possible. You're a weird tumbleweed with arms. What can you do like an arm wrestle or something? No, I'm clearly stronger than you. I win that. I want to like a fair chance here. This is fun. Okay. Let's think of something. Oh, I got it. I think I have an idea. You do? I think I also have the same idea. Okay, on the count of 3, let's start. I think we're thinking the same thing. We're at the same wavelength, right? Yes, I think so. This is fun. I like this. This is very fun. I may kill you afterwards, but this is fun. Right. Okay. Ready whenever you are. Right. Hmm. Think about your next move. What you gonna do? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I got paper. I got scissors. Best two out of three. Let's try to. Come on, man. You got. That was. All right, fine. That's out of three. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I got paper. I got scissors. Okay. It's all tied up now. All it comes down to this. Rock, paper. Wait, don't say so slowly, man. I'm only doing this for a dramatic effect, but come on, you gotta keep with the game. If you can say it slowly, then I don't know when you're gonna do it next. That's fair. Okay, then. Alright, rock, paper, scissors, shoot. And I closed my eyes as the final hand went down, and I had chosen paper, and I was too afraid to look. I opened one eye and saw it was Shark. He had chosen rock. I slammed my paper hand down onto his rock fist, and I said, Mr. Tumbleweed, your reign of terror is over. And I threw him across the desert, and he went flying because he was a tumbleweed and so light. And just went flying off the distance. This is not the last you'll hear of me! I will come find you, Mr. Warburton Pig! I will come find you! God, I forgot how bouncy it is when you're a tumbleweed. Ow! God, it was a cactus. And so, I felt truly victorious. I had bested the tumbleweed. I truly had. And the pixie came up to me and just looked at me and just, well done, Mr. Warburton Pig. Well done, I'll have my money back now. Oh, no, you will not. I've won that fair and square. You see, you didn't help me one bit. I like that money and I'll keep it. Now, listen. Next time, just don't do some shady dealings with some outlaws, okay? Just keep the money, dude. Just don't do that. Make an honest living. I know you named the legal pixie, but please, you can change. You can become legal pixie. You can change your name. It's possible. It is? Yeah, it's possible. It's very possible. Oh, well, I'll do it the next time. Great. And so, I went off home. I rode my armadillo home, and we did part ways. He wanted to go off and find his other armadillo people, and so I said goodbye to him, and he left. And it was a sad goodbye, but it was also quite nice at the same time. And from that day forth, I set down my cowboy hat, did my lasso and everything. So I did remember the time with Mr. Tumbleweed and the rock, paper, scissors match we had. And you know when it wasn't the last I heard of him? Because eventually he asked me to join his poker nights, which was quite fun. Actually, he's a pretty nice guy when you get to know him. And you know what? Even though he is an outlaw and everything terrible, I'm happy to call him my friend. Because he's not all terrible on the inside. He doesn't really have anything on the inside, actually. It's just a tumbleweed. There's not much in there. The end. That one was alright. I liked it still. I liked it, but I feel like it could have been a little better. I did notice Twitch did crash at one point. So it is not streaming on Twitch. You got cut off. Sadly. But hopefully people still on YouTube were able to watch it just fine. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed this stream and watching and hanging out. And if you want to submit your own improv story prompts, you can at this form here. This is a quick Google form. You can fill it out, just a couple of questions, and you'll have your own prompts that you can have a part of the stream. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed that. I'll be back tomorrow, next Friday, for 1 year anniversary with our Red Dead Redemption playthrough, and hope to see you there. And if not, that's okay too. But again, hope you enjoy the stream, and I'm headed back out to space. If you're in space, I'll see you there. And if not, then I won't. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.